is standing there wanting his breakfast. Maree is still asleep because in the middle of the night they both kind of jump in my bed. So, and I usually don't wake up to it, so I haven't been able to stop it, but I don't really care. So I'm gonna go make their breakfast.
Hello, other boys. James here. I tried the bucket. Oh no. Oh. Mom, that you see broken. That guy's broken.
Oh no.
And now to fix it.
You know how to fix it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can try that.
Okay. You go get it.
No, fix it. No, fix it. No, yeah. Do it. Beep, beep, beep.
Morning, Grumpy. Why are you grumpy? Did you need some sleep? More sleep?
Mom!
Are you just tired?
Mommy, I don't know how do I get in your bed. Yeah.
Maybe you sleptwalked. See, even they don't know that they're coming into my bed.
Bye-bye.
Very careful with that.
I almost hurt my eye.
Yeah, tough. Yesterday we moved all the rooms around, so I got all my tools out. No, we don't play with that. Will you go find your screwdriver? Where's your one? It's less dangerous. You go find your screw. No, can you go get your screwdriver? So I've just dropped Caitlin off to school. It's a nice sunny day, and of course I've forgotten to wear my sunglasses. That's okay because it's not that far. But I generally try to get ready before I take Caitlin to school. This one time I decided to take her in my pajamas. I was pregnant with Maree, and I was waiting in the line to get out of the car park, and a woman reversed into the side of my car. And I was like, not today. So there was no way I was getting out of my car, so I waited for her to come up, and she was in a dressing gown. So that was lesson learned. I am not going to be wearing my pajamas to school anymore. So I try and get myself ready, usually take the kids in their pajamas because they get up a little bit later. Well, James obviously wakes me up, but Maree gets up like 5 minutes before we need to leave. So they've actually dressed themselves in some pretty interesting clothes, so I'll go home and dress them. Mondays we don't really have anything planned. I generally try to do something with the kids and clean the house. So I did a massive room swap yesterday, and I need to finish that off. So I'll do that this afternoon. I'll probably go do something with the kids first just to wear them out a little bit. So that's what we do on a Monday morning. So we got home, and I reckon I got out of the house in like 2.5 seconds. I tried to do my makeup a little bit, but James is just into everything, so he ended up pulling all of my makeup out, and I just couldn't keep his hands off it, so I decided I would just go half makeup-less today, which is pretty much most days. I don't really ever get a chance to do my makeup unless I've woken up before the kids. But James wakes up pretty early, so, and I don't find a point in getting up any earlier than that just for makeup. So yeah, we're on our way to the park. It's right next to the beach, so might end up walking along the beach for a bit. It's quite a nice day, still obviously not warm enough to swim because we're all in jumpers. But yep, Maree decided that she didn't want to eat breakfast, so she's probably going to need something in about 10 minutes anyway, because she always tells me she's not hungry and then is starving. She eats quite a lot. And I also found a pair of sunglasses. I can't find the ones that I usually wear, but I found these in the back of a cupboard. They're not the best, but they'll do. I have really sensitive eyes, so I kind of need to wear them while I'm driving. Yep, so we're on our way to the park now. It is so cold. There's only like one person here, which is awesome. It means we have the whole park to ourselves. It was raining last night, so I'm hoping that all the equipment isn't wet, which I think it might be. So we were there for a whole of 30 seconds. It is saturated because it rained last night. So yeah, we're not going to go there because I don't want my kids getting sick and cold and wet. So we're just going to go to the Macca's playground because it's indoors. But because Maree didn't eat breakfast this morning because she refused to eat, she's now telling me that she's pretty hungry because we're going to Macca's. So we'll probably have something to eat there as well. How good is this? We have the playground to ourselves. Maree just told me it's a little bit wet up there, but that's okay.
No,
and I've got
real wet.
It's real wet up there. And I have free Wi-Fi and I'm watching YouTube. So this is awesome. Big thumbs up, McDonald's.
It's so wet today. And I even can't get it.
Are you gonna go play? Go down the slide. I think she's a little bit excited to be on YouTube. Maree's doing a tutorial on how to play on the play equipment.
And James just took the shoe off.
Uh-oh.
I'll go find it if we change the shoe off.
What are you doing?
I'll take that out there.
You're climbing up there, are you? Is that fun?
I put my shoes off.
You do. So tasty. James is upset because he wants chips. And I got him a ham and cheese toasty. There's nothing in there, mate. I got you ham and cheese and what are they called? I don't know what they're called. It says it on the packet. A hash brown. That's butter. Yeah. Because it's for your hotcakes. But I don't like adding extra butter to things. Mmm. Other way. You're not sliding. Why are you sliding?
Hello, Mummy.
Hello, Jamesy.
Hello, Mummy. You can't see me.
I can't see you. There you are.
Hello.
What's that? Is that a slide?
Yeah.
Why don't you climb up?
No, this
Like a
is the
slide?
colour, and we can slide down.
Might hurt your bottom. You might land on one. Up you go. Show James where the slide is. The big slide.
I got that big, Mummy.
Oh, is that why you're not sliding down properly? Maybe James has a wet bottom. Hop out of the way. I don't think... There he is.
Where did I get
it again?
Yeah.
Very good. Geez, this playground is so tall. It goes higher than the roof. So it's like 2 stories tall, I reckon. Watching James just climbing up there freaks me out because he's still pretty short. So he has to jump to get up. He's pretty good with stuff like this, like he's a boy.
Hello.
Hello.
Let's take a home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at work.
Your dad's at work.
Yeah.
Come on, climb up. You do have a wet bottom.
No.
Did you sit in some water? Come on, go get Maree. You got wet feet too. Oh dear. That's okay, we'll go home soon. That was heaps of fun. So it's about 10 o'clock now in the morning, so we're going to head home and do a little bit of rearranging of the furniture in the kids' bedrooms because I've just swapped their bedrooms over. So going to set it all up properly and probably let the kids watch a movie or something. Just relax for a little bit before lunchtime. What are you doing? What have you done? Show me. What have you done? What did you do? What are you wearing?
That's my blanket for my dad.
Yeah, that's your blanket from your dad's. What did you do to your face?
Yeah, baby.
I cleaned one thing while another thing's getting destroyed. What have you done? You played with my makeup, haven't you?
Look.
Show Mummy. Did you put mascara on your eyebrows?
No.
I think you might have. Say cheese.
Cheese.
Look at the camera and say cheese.
Cheese.
Okay, so their room is livable now. There's just a pile of clothes that I need to get Maree to try on. James has already started pulling books off the shelf. The beds are all made. I had to do that like twice or 3 times because while I was cleaning they pulled their beds apart. So yeah, it's lunchtime now, so I'm going to get them some lunch. Their cupboard is still got half of Caitlin's stuff in it, so after lunch I'm going to do their cupboard. And there's a big pile of clothes. James is just having a tin of spaghetti and Maree's having a cup of chicken noodles. So yeah, it was a really quick lunch. Usually they have something a little bit better than that, but I'm busy at the moment. So while they're eating, I'm not really hungry, so I'm going to try and get some of these dishes done. I usually do a load around lunchtime and then a load around dinner time, and I just fill up one rack. So I never have no dishes sitting there that are dirty. There's always something there. If I did them all at once, my house would probably end up trashed because James just destroys things while I'm not sitting with him. So I try and do things while they're eating or while I'm cooking or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and do some of these dishes while the kiddies have their lunch. They're sitting nicely at the table having something to eat. Guys, I'm starting to think that the kids' room is too feminine and I don't know what to do with it. Like, it has yellow walls and I don't know what will go with yellow. I was going to do a monochrome theme in here, black and white with, you know, James having a blue pillow or a blue sheet or something, Maree having a pink one, but I don't think it's going to look good with yellow walls. So hang on, I'm going to turn on the light. What else can I do? I mean, this green goes well. but it's still really feminine, I think. And that bookshelf's really feminine too. It's so hard. I really want to get a 4-bedroom house so that Maree and James can have a separate bedroom, but unfortunately that's not in our budget at the moment. So, and it's got blue carpet, so blue is really hard to go with anything as well. I was thinking of doing like a blue and cream theme, or even blue, red and cream, but all the furniture's white. Oh, it's just so much hard work. So I was thinking of just chucking everything in here and then waiting till we move into a new house to do a theme, but I just feel bad for James that his room is super feminine. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Am I the only person who has a kid that eats like this? He doesn't eat his own lunch, he eats his sister's, and it is everywhere. What have you done, mate? Look at that. Don't. Oh, goodness me. Are you finished? You still eating? Are you eating with a spoon? He's eating noodles with a spoon. Oh, goodness me. Still haven't even washed your face yet. No, because you keep on eating. There's no point in cleaning you if you're going to keep eating. Ah, has it got dinosaurs on it, has it? Oh my gosh. Now I know why there's such a mess. Well, the lounge room's done, so I'm actually going to get onto editing some of the videos that I've made today. Otherwise, I'll never get around to it. When I used to vlog, it would take me like, you know, a solid, maybe like 2 hours or so to take a video, and then because I did it all in one filming, I never edited, so it would take me probably like an hour to take the video, and then another hour to fiddle around and upload it. But when I've got a spare 10-15 minutes, I'm just going to start editing little clips at a time, so that by the end of the day, hopefully it's all done and I can get it all up. So that's what I'm going to do right now. James is playing with some toys in the lounge room, and Maree is watching a movie. So that probably means tonight I'm going to have to re-clean up the lounge room. Oh well, that's life, isn't it? So I've just cleaned up the glass, and I've cleaned up the kids' lunch as well, and I'm making myself some lunch. It's now 1:30. While I was actually cleaning up all of that stuff, I found James in his bedroom pulling out all of his clothes. Seriously, that kid is going to send me grey. Maree's just sitting quietly on the couch, just chilling. James is terrorising the neighbourhood with his lawnmower. It is so loud. It's such a great toy, but it's so loud. So, for lunch, I'm having, like, oh, goodness me. I just sat in water. Ew. Oh, well. So, yeah, I'm having quite an odd lunch. I'm having, so this is taco meat with rice in it, and this is toast with garlic butter on it, and I'm having a coffee, which I always drink coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. I've just picked Caitlin up from school and dropped her to her friend's house, and now we are on the way to the shopping centre because I want to get Caitlin some extra storage for her bedroom. So I just want to get her some makeup cases and some hooks to hang up all of her dressing gowns. I think we are stuck at roadworks. Oh no. The kids are falling asleep. Well, Maree's just woken up because I stopped to drop Caitlin off, but James is fast asleep. I love that, but that means that I have to wake him up and he's probably going to be super grumpy. Tons of fun. An interesting shopping trip. So as we were leaving the shopping centre, there was a woman sitting at the front door with all of her stuff spread all over the floor and the police going through it, and she went to snatch something off them and they were like, you need a prescription for that. And then there was an ambulance sitting outside waiting for her. And actually when we first got there, an old man was reversing and he hit a pole. And then the last time we were here, a woman had mistaken a crossing for an entrance to the car park and had driven up the crossing into all these parked cars. So every time we seem to come here, there's something crazy going on. Anyway, we're on our way home now. Are you famous? I'm delirious. Alright, so we have finished for the night, I think. We're going to go. Caitlin's just bathed the kids and put them to bed for me. So good job, Caitlin. We're going to have a game of pick up sticks. I haven't played this since I was a kid. So, yeah. Catch you later, alligator.